For the ages, ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Hey, back to the basics.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Chargers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Camp, next season, a lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the link. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
May to throw on second down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return is Jones. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
No, we changed it. Right on.
Once again, it's Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jackson, this a design run. He'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Second down, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Jackson. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Jackson now. Short throw taken by Pitts. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is May. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Throw again is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
May to the air once more. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Here's May again. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. To throw on first down is and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
In this 2-minute drill to complete perfection is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
that is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. He has been sensational all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards, he just recently went over the 4,000-yard mark for the year. A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Now Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Eagle. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On play action, here's May. That's taken in by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Barkley. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson looking to throw. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game.